What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Mo from the Foe, as you already should know. But if not, I always introduce myself or whatever. I'm just now getting off work, tired as hell. And I got a story for you. And since we're on the topic of work, that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about jobs in the penitentiary. So, when you locked up, you're gonna work because that's how you lock into your minimum. You know what I mean? That's how you get your game time, your good time. You know what I mean? So you're gonna work. You actually want to work because it'll help you get home faster. So the kitchen is the thing that'll lock you in the fastest. But I never worked in the kitchen. It just wasn't my type of style. Too much that go on there. Like, I'm straight. But my first job, I was in a clothes house in Scotland. And when you in the clothes house, like, I didn't do dirties. I didn't know. I ain't touching nobody dirty drawers. I'm not touching nobody dirty rag or towel. Or dirty socks. I'm not touching that shit. I'm straight. I did the clean clothes. I was the one. I was the man to do the shirts, get the shirts and shit like that. So the clothes house was cool in closed custody, medium custody, because you get to go around the whole fucking prison. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of freedom. You know what I mean? You just get to tour that bitch. So it was this one interesting story that happened, and this was around the time when the PTs, if you don't know what PT mean, Pretty Tony, and the Billies, they was beefing, you know what I mean? They was at war. So a lot of the PTs was coming out the hole, you know what I mean? They was in long term. So around this time, they, you know what I'm saying, they've been in the hole a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long, you know what I mean? It was on damn Supermax. So they coming out the hole. And as y'all know, you know what I mean, yes, I am blood, you know what I mean? So we're going around, boom, passing out the clothes. And we go to, not red unit, green unit, closed custody, go to green unit. And I go there, my normal routine, passing my clothes out, you know what I mean? So one of these PT niggas, goddamn, what's poppin', homie? So you know me, I'm like, yo, what's poppin', bro? You know what I mean? Not even on that, like, it's just a greeting. You know what I mean? We're greeting each other. He's like, shit, man, what hood you pushing? So, I run my shit down. I tell him, he's like, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm Tony. I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I already know, like, nah, I ain't Bill, but I'm in the U. You feel me? For those of y'all who know. You know what I mean? I'm in the U. So it's like, fuck, man. So I can already see he on bullshit. Cause he had like a couple more homies and shit like that. And these niggas finna blow me up. They'll finna try to stab me up. I ain't gonna lie. So one of my homies, he heard the whole thing. He hit the door, boom, 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 boom. He like, homie. So I got them. So I slide over that shit, boom. He slid me a banger. I'm like, damn, good luck, my nigga, good luck. Like, at least I got a fighting chance, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to bring no bare fist and no damn knife fight, you know what I'm saying? So, while that's going on, I see the goddamn Tony niggas getting in, like, position. You feel me? Like, they blocking off, like, trying to block off exits and shit like that. Like, they trying to corner me in. So I'm just like, fuck it, it is what it is. I knew what the fuck I signed up for, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. What ended up happening, my boss, which was one of the officers, you know what I mean, they seen what was going on, and they called my name. They're like, yo, come on. Like, yeah, come on. You got to continue to go to work. You feel what I'm saying? You got work to do. And I'm just like, I'm looking at them, and I look at the police. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. We'll say this for another time. them motherfuckers had numbers on me, man. They were gonna do something real special to me, but they were gonna do something real special to me that day. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got on that bike that time, like, but not necessarily like tuck my tail, but it's just like you gotta weigh your options out. And you know what I mean? How it played out, like, I ain't police nobody. I ain't bitch down. I was gonna do what I had to do, but shit, I seen the opportunity to goddamn get up out of there. I got up out of there. You know what I mean? The most, you know. So that one right there, that one kind of, yeah, that was alright. And but overall, I like the clothes house though. I like working the clothes house. I ended up getting fucking fired from that job, man. But I got fired on the humbug. So like, I'm in the clothes house. So I'm there with all the new clothes, right? So niggas like pay top dollar for like new shit, new shirts, new boxes, new pants, new socks. You know what I'm saying? Sheets for the covers. I mean for the bed rolls, new sheets for the mats and shit like that, like a new bed roll type shit. They pay top dollar. So I could get shirts, because I work at shirts, but I could also get pants too, you know what I'm saying? So I go in there, for starters, all my shit was brand new. Everywhere I went, I kept with brand new shit, because I worked in the clothes house, so now I know how to communicate with niggas who work in the clothes house, you know what I'm saying? So everywhere I went, I kept new shit, new drawers. I ain't sharing no motherfucking drawers. I did my own laundry. I paid to get my laundry done. Like, yeah, I was bougie as hell in that bitch. Like, but anyways, back to the story. So niggas was paying me and shit. So I come back, boom, or I put it in they clothes bag. Like, they'll tell me they clothes bag number and shit like that, and I go ahead to the do. And niggas was paying top dollar for it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Bro, I get fucking fired because, and I did this dumbass shit, man. I went in there with some pants that were kind of like, no, there was the side pockets. The side, like, you know how you got your cargo pants and they side pocket. I ain't like them. I like the regular 4-pocket jumps. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I did this dumbass shit. I should just took them pants off and put the new ones on and just, you know what I'm saying, went back to the dorm. My dumb ass had the bright idea to put on the new pants under the old pants. Why the hell did I don't know what the hell I was thinking, man. I don't know why I did that. I think I was probably gonna use them old pants to work out in. So I don't know, I did some dumb shit though. So, man, I leave the clothes house. I'm walking back to the dorm. Boom. Before I even get back to the dorm, like, boom, it's a roadblock. Niggas done roadblock. They're like, yeah, you know, come on, we're gonna search y'all, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, man, fuck, bruh. Went in there, man, they seen me with 2 pair of pants and they fired me, bro. That was the dumb, I did some dumb shit, man. That was stupid as fuck. But nah, that was my first job there. But the more interesting story is this one. When I was at Troy, I was outside yard maintenance. So basically, I made green clothes by then. Basically, I cut the grass for the minimum custody yard. And for the closed custody yard, I cut the grass, you know what I mean? And kind of like the surrounding area of that. Like, they got a big-ass baseball field. I cut that. It's a pond down there. Like, I cut all that. And then, like, visitation. And, like, you know, just that kind of, like, surrounding area. So, it's a nice chunk of fucking yard. Like, it's a nice chunk. Like, it's really an all-week job because, like, Monday, we'll cut a certain part, weed eat it. Tuesday, we'll cut a certain part, weed eat. You know what I'm saying? So it was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, you got something to do. So, boom. I'm on the 0 turn and all that. Matter of fact, before I got locked up, man, I ain't know how to cut no motherfucking grass. I wasn't doing it. I had to pay somebody to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit. I was out here thug. I ain't know how to do that shit. So I am, you know what I mean? It taught me how to, taught me a few things, you know what I mean? Like I said, I learned how to cut grass and shit. That was pretty cool, and it's actually a lot of solitude, and like you get to meditate. I meditate when I cut grass. You know what I mean? I just get in my own little zone and knock the shit out, whatever. Besides the point. So we had it set up to where like my home front, he'd have his people come through like that night before, and they'll drop a pack off, boom. And you know what I'm saying? I go to work, so I go pick the pack up, boom. And then I drive my zero turn around the minimum yard, you know what I mean? And I throw the pack over the fence and shit like that. We'd get it, you know what I mean? So that was our thing, like, bro, we were killing their ass for so long. We were killing them like that. I promise you, bro. We were tearing their motherfucking ass up. We were tearing their ass up. So, somebody started hating somewhere. And they went to the motherfucking unit manager and told it. You know what I'm saying? And at this certain yard, the unit manager was the biggest thing. They're like, you know what I'm saying? You got your regular officers. Well, you got your caseworkers, your regular officers, your sergeants, you know, lieutenants, stuff like that. But then, you know what I'm saying, the unit manager, that was the biggest thing there. And there was this little like White House in front of the prison. That's what we called it, the White House. It was the White House in front of the prison. That's where they would go in, and you know what I mean. Just it was like office type shit. You know what I mean. So, motherfucking unit manager, he's sitting there watching me go to my spot where I pick it up, cause it's like this big ass ditch. You know what I'm saying? Not even a ditch, like it's like the woods. It's like a wood line. Then it's like a big ass drop off type deal. You know what I mean? And go off into the woods and shit like that. Now, mind you, I've been dealing with this motherfucking grass and shit for about 6-7 months. So I done went exploring all through that motherfucker. I know how to go through the motherfucking woods and come out where the fuck I need to come out at. You know what I'm saying? Not even on no escape type shit, but just, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I might have had a chick pull up or something. I need to get to the back road. You know what I mean? I know how to go through the woods and get to the back road. Just saying, just hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically speaking. But yeah, I knew my way around that bitch. So I go to get the pack. And this certain time, I'm walking. I got I'm going around. I'm picking up the trash I'm picking up the trash. You know what I mean? From off the premises and shit. You know what I mean? I got my little bucket and my little poke, my little stick poke. Pick up the trash, cans, all that shit. So boom, I see the pack. Boom, I go down to make my move to go get it, and then I heard an inmate yell, cause they could see, you know what I'm saying, through the fence. I heard him yell like, "They coming, bro! They coming!" And I'm like, oh shit. So I go down. I go down that big ass ditch thing. Boom. I grab the pack. And I throw that motherfucker. I just throw that bitch. I throw it. Like I take off and I throw that bitch, and then I go the other way. Right? So they done had the dogs out that motherfucker and everything. And the way that I went, I looped back around to where I'll be right there at the White House. So when I looped around, I seen all the officers and shit over there where I had done dipped down there. And the unit manager, I'm looking at him, he on the walkie-talkie. He was like, yeah, da-da-da. They calling all type of codes. They thought I done escaped, like ran, like tried to escape. Nah, motherfucker, I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I'm coming the fuck back, but y'all ain't finna catch me with nothing type shit. So, boom, I see him, and I walk straight up to him. I walk straight to him. He called, oh, here he is, da-da-da-da. So then he looking, and he's just like, confused. He's like, where the shit at? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? What shit? Don't play dumb with me. I know what you was doing. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I was picking up trash, bro. What are you talking about? He's like, how'd you end up over here? He said, and why'd you go down there? I said, man, I slipped and fell down the motherfucking damn hill. I'm trying to pick up these goddamn cans and shit, these bottles and shit on the side of the road. I'm trying to goddamn make this a better place for you. Damn. Got me fucked up. So like, now I don't want to hear your bullshit. Cuff them up. Cuff them up. That's what they do. So they goddamn locked me up and shit like that. So I go in there, I got a goddamn smile on my face. I'm like, man, they ain't got nothing. So my niggas goddamn really, they finna buck. They looking, they like, damn, bro, like, you wanna go up behind this shit? Like, you wanna go up? So I got them, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. Like, I could see them, they didn't ask me that, but you could just tell the look in their eye, like, they ready, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, it's all good, y'all, it's all good, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, they take me to the motherfucking dry cell, right? So, the dry cell is basically like, it's a cell, but the water don't work. The water don't work because they want to see if you're going to throw something up or shit, something like you can't flush it, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, they dry cell me and shit like that for 72 hours. But yeah, like that day, like I'm talking to my people through the damn thing, and I'm like, yo, what happened? Woo woo. And they was like, shit, but they sent the dog and all that. They were trying to look for something like, shit, man, they ain't gonna find that motherfucker. I promise you they ain't gonna find that motherfucker. Just like, where it's at, bro? I said, man, I don't even know where that bitch is. I just know I slung that motherfucker and goddamn, I went the other way. I said, they ain't gonna find that bitch, though. So, boom. My nigga was like, bro, they just trying to dry cell you to see, like, did you swallow anything? It's like, man, go ahead and shit. And let them look at your shit, man, and so you come up out of there. So, you know what I'm saying? I shit and I let them look at it, whatever. Man, this motherfucker goddamn did me dirty, boy. He was so goddamn mad. The unit manager, he's like, nah. Bro, it was around the 4th of July, to a 4th of July weekend, and the 4th of July was just yesterday. I just not thought about this shit. It was, the 4th of July weekend, or matter of fact, that Monday was the 4th of July, so it was like a long weekend. So he like, oh yeah, hope you enjoy your stay. Have a happy 4th. He being funny, like you don't want to tell me what. Oh man, no, let me tell y'all what this bitch ass nigga did, bro. God damn, bro. I forget this. This bitch ass nigga come up to me. I'm in the goddamn the motherfucking dry cell and shit like that. He come up to me. He like, so Hunt, how we gonna play this? Yeah, that's my last name. So how we gonna play this? You gonna tell me what I want to know? Trust me, I got plenty of snitches on the yard. I'm like, bro, you got me fucked up, bro. I ain't come to prison for snitching, so I ain't gonna start snitching in prison. What the fuck, man? You got me fucked up, bro. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Like, you need to get out of my face, bro. Like, you tried me, like, bro, what the fuck made you, come on, bro. You just fucking tried me, bro. I'd have smacked the shit out of you. I ain't say I'd have smacked the shit out of you, that's what I was thinking. But I did say all the other shit, like, nigga, you just tried me on some bullshit. Like, nah, I ain't telling you shit, nigga. Type shit. It's like, oh, you need me before I need you. You'll call me before I call you. This your last chance. I'm like, man, I'll holler at you, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long weekend. Hope you enjoy your 4th. Like, you trying to be funny and shit. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, bro. I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what the fuck I was getting into before I got into it. So boom, that happened, and what happened next? So, like, my niggas and shit, they goddamn bought me some canteen and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? They made sure I was straight the whole time because they knew I was solid, you feel me? Like, ain't nobody go down behind me. So, I'm like, you know, whatever, I'm ready to ride out or whatnot. So, they couldn't write me up because I didn't try to escape. They had to go with the I fell down the hill thing. They had to go with that story. I didn't try to escape. You didn't find no pack, so you can't say I was going to go get a pack. I didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? They ended up firing me, though, just because he was mad. He was mad because they ain't had shit on me. And I ain't do nothing. You feel me? I did something, but I ain't do nothing. They couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that shit work, bro. Like, you can't prove it. It don't matter what you think. What can you prove? It don't matter what you think. Oh, you think this, you think that. Somebody, man, it don't matter. What can you prove? You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting fired with that job, but man, like, I used to love that job though, man. I made so much money and shit, like, but if you ever, you know what I'm saying, in that situation or whatever, when you get locked up, man, don't even try to trap and all that. Like, you'll end up making more money getting work release. Work release is it. Like, if y'all not familiar with work release, it's like you go to a real job and make real money, because the jobs that you work, like the little prison jobs, man, they give you like $1 a day. You know what I'm saying? 75 cents a day type shit. You know what I mean? But if you get on work release, you go into a real job, you might, well, you know, it's gonna be a low end job. You might like $13 an hour or something. And you know, good jobs now paying like 21, 22, 23, or 25, $30 an hour. You know what I mean? But still, you're in prison and you're making $13 an hour. You can only spend what, $75 a week in canteen. Now they do be fucking them boys up. They charge them to stay in prison. Yeah, they get a room and board fee. Now I can understand they having to pay gas, you know what I mean, the van. You know what I mean, they take money out they check for the van to put gas in. I can understand that because you gotta get back for the work. But you gonna charge me to live in prison? Motherfucker, I don't even want to live here in the first place. Like, why are you charging me to live in prison type shit? But you know what I'm saying? Like, so a nigga goddamn might make $500-$600 in a week. He'll end up saving like $4 something, you know what I mean, a week. Like, that's his check. Like, that's after, you know what I mean, his taxes come out. Obviously, you got taxes, but, you know, and then they gotta pay the goddamn prison and all that stupid ass shit. But, you know what I mean, niggas coming back with like $300-$400 a week, and you doing that for 4-5 years. That's how when niggas be coming home, they be racked up like that. They come home with about 50 bands, you know what I'm saying? 75 bands. They've been on work release that whole time, just saving. Like, you can't spend so much money in prison, you know what I'm saying? So that's how they be doing it, if y'all ever wonder how niggas, you know what I mean? But some niggas really get it out the mud. Like me, I came home with money. I was trapping, you feel me? And I fucked my work release up. My first couple months in green clothes, I was at damn, man, I was fucking up. I was fucking up. Damn. I was at I just made my greens from Scotland and they sent me to Sanford. I was at Sanford. I was a dorm janitor. So boom. I'm doing my dorm janitor thing. Now I'm too far from home to really make moves, but you know what I'm saying? I know how to communicate and shit like that. So I buy a pound of tobacco, you know what I'm saying? And I take the pound and I break it down into like ounces, and then you got, you know what I'm saying, I might take an ounce and break it down into goddamn roll-ups. You feel what I'm saying? And shit, that's just how I would eat. I wouldn't have to go to the canteen window, cash out, stay jumping. You feel what I'm saying? This is before I start dabbling in like selling K2 and selling meth and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is what it is. Selling loud on there, you know what I mean? Like, nigga had to get it how you know what I mean? Nigga had to get it how you got it. But yeah, man, the motherfucking sergeant, I'm cleaning up the motherfucking dorm and shit. Cause it's lights out. Lights out is like, I think lights out was what, like 12 o'clock during the weekday, but it's like a late night would be like 2 o'clock. Some shit like that. Or it'd be like 10 o'clock during the weekday, and then like 12 o'clock during the weekend or something. I can't really remember, man. It's been so long, I can't even really remember. But it was lights out. And when it's lights out, that's when the dorm janitors get to do their thing, because everybody like supposed to be in a bunk, or like shit, niggas supposed to just be still. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, sweeping up, boom, boom. So my spot was, I would hide my shit behind the motherfucking TV in the day room, because it's like how it was damn set up and shit like that. Like, you would never even know. You know what I'm saying? You would never even know unless you knew. So the bitch was, excuse me, I didn't even mean to say that. I'm sorry. The woman, man, she was sitting there looking at me through the fucking window, saw me stash my shit, and then she came in there and searched my locker and all that shit. And then she went over there to my spot and was like, oh, what's this? I'm like, man, that's not mine. Like, anyways, man, she ended up writing me up for that shit, man. And it ended up sticking too, man. And that's what fucked me up from my work release out the gate. Like, my first couple months, I fucked my shit up. And like, when I got popped, because when I first made my greens, I was like, you know what? I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get work release. And you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just fucked up, bro. I just fucked up. And ever since then, I was like, well, fuck it then. I'm going to start trapping. That's when I start, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's a little bit how it go with that job shit in the penitentiary, man. You gonna work though, cause you gotta lock them days in and shit like that. Yeah, that's my story for the day though, man. You know what I mean? Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment. You know what I mean? When I get 1,000 subscribers, I am going to drop a new track for y'all. Definitely am gonna do that. And one of my, I ain't gonna say my next videos, but my upcoming videos, I'm gonna have a special guest. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have an interview, man. I'm gonna have an interview with, you know what I mean, my guy. He's still locked down and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask some questions and have him answer it. You know what I mean? Let y'all know shit really real. But yeah. Other than that, man, y'all stay stress and sucker free. It's your boy Mo from the Foe. Holla at your boiler.